Welcome back. Beth Tyson's with us today. She's a naturalist with Johnny Appleseed Metro Park District. I love this topic you're doing today. You're talking about decorating a tree outside for the wildlife. What do we need to know?
Right. Well, as we go into the holidays, you may be getting together with family and you need something to do to entertain those crazy kids that are bouncing off the walls. And so it's a fun family activity to actually decorate a tree outdoors for wildlife. And it actually doesn't have to be a tree. It can be a bush. It can be an evergreen, whatever you've got. But it's fun to make things to decorate the tree that the wildlife will love to eat. It's a little treat for the wildlife. So I've got some different examples. They're super easy to make. They're all things that you would just have around the house. I've got back here a little garland just made out of slices of orange and apple. Super easy to make. You can use cranberries, old cranberry chains. That takes a while, but it's great to entertain the kids and give them something to do to actually put those together. You can do the old standby of the pine cone with peanut butter and seeds dipped in bird seed. If someone in the family is allergic to peanut butter, you can actually use shortening like Crisco.
Really?
It's just for the fat that the animals need for the winter time. So either one will work just fine.
Yeah, now I do that one. I do that one every year, and I'm telling you, birds devour that thing.
I know.
They go crazy.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And I actually, if you don't have access to pine cones, I just used an apple slice and did the same thing, slathered it with a little bit of peanut butter. And this one I actually dipped into cracked corn, which is another food that the wildlife love to eat.
Yeah, I would think animals love coming to your house. They have to. They all have. I got to think that, you know what, we're going to Tyson's house again this year. She's got all the good stuff.
Yeah, it's great. Super easy. I made a little wreath out of peanuts. And things to keep in mind, if you do use peanuts or even string popcorn, which they can eat, you have to make sure that there's no salt or butter on the popcorn, just absolutely plain things for the wildlife to eat.
Oh, okay. Bad for their digestion, I assume then, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I made a little hanging chain with dried fruit, some raisins, and dried apricots, actually, that can be hung in a tree or a bush. And the last one that I made was just an orange half that I took out all the insides and filled it with a little bit of seed. And you can hang that from the tree.
These are such good ideas. I'm assuming most of these are going to attract birds and maybe squirrels. Do you ever get bigger animals that come and check this stuff out?
Oh, the raccoons will come, and deer, if you have those in your area, those will come as well.
Oh,
so it's a great thing to just thank the wildlife this holiday season and let them know that we're thinking about them.
Yeah, I love that idea too. And I notice like almost everything that you put out there is either biodegradable, or if there's maybe a string or something, maybe go out and get that later, right?
Absolutely, yes. I've got some little ornaments that I made just with gelatin and seed. And I used a little bit of twine that when the ornament falls down, the twine is fine. The birds will actually use that in the springtime for their nesting materials. But if you do use something like wire or ribbon, something that isn't biodegradable, you really need to make sure that you pick that up afterwards so that we're not littering the environment.
Yeah, that's some good ideas, and folks can see this obviously live on our stations too, and we'll have it posted on the website if they want to go back and get some of these tips. Beth, thank you so much. Good stuff. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Yep, nice chatting with you. We'll be back after this.